Welcome to the Saturday Update. Nath Gardner with you. Australia is mourning the death of one of the country's greatest cricketers, Shane Warne, aged just 52. Just days after the death of beloved wicketkeeper Rod Marsh from a heart attack, it's believed the legendary leg spinner suffered the same fate while in Thailand. Focusing on his career after a modest first 11 test matches, he stunned the cricket world with his very first ball in England in 1993, when he delivered what's been forever dubbed the ball of the century.
He started off with the most beautiful delivery. Gary has absolutely no idea what has happened to it. He still doesn't know.
Warne on Fox Sports says that ball changed his life forever.
That was the real turning point from that side of things, where I suppose the media side of people and that side wanted to know everywhere I spent my time. And I sort of resented it a lot. But over time, I understand how it works. I understand there's a job to do. I understand clickbait. I understand all that a bit more.
The Victorian retired from all forms of the game in 2013. He took 708 test wickets. Outside of cricket, Warne was never too far away from the spotlight. He dealt with a doping scandal, a betting scandal, and an inappropriate text messaging affair. He turned to commentating, where he was greatly respected for his insights into the game. Skipper of the Aussie Test side, Pat Cummins, says the side is numbed by the news. In other news, residents affected by the New South Wales floods are being told to delay clean-up efforts with more rain forecast. Russian troops in Ukraine have seized the second largest nuclear power plant in Europe. It's believed no atomic material has been released. And more than 40,000 people are tipped at the SCG for the 44th Sydney Gay and Lesbian Mardi Gras. Organisers are confident the event will return to Sydney's Oxford Street next year for its 45th anniversary. Turning to sport now, just repeating our top story, Australia and the cricketing world is in shock and disbelief after the passing of spin legend Shane Warne. Staying on cricket at stumps on the first day of the Pakistan Test, Pakistan is on top of the Aussies, 1 for 245. In AFL's pre-season Community Cup, Brisbane too good for the Bulldogs by 6 points, 86-80. Winning coach Chris Fagan says his boys just hung on.
It's about as fierce a contest as I've ever seen in the pre-season. My thoughts on the game was it was great preparation for round one.
Southeast Melbourne Phoenix sits second on the NBL ladder after taking down Adelaide 83-76. And coming up, top side Melbourne United play Brisbane and the Jack Jumpers take on New Zealand. To entertainment news now, Britney Spears is moving on after her custodianship battle. Reports are she's gotten married to longtime partner Sam Asghari. Sir Paul McCartney and Diana Ross will headline the Glastonbury Festival in England, and Anthony Starr, best known for playing Homelander in the anti-superhero series The Boys, has been arrested in Spain after assaulting a chef. He's copped a 12-month suspended sentence. And we'll see you tomorrow morning for another episode of The Update.